The holographic display flickered blue as Ambassador Kelvik's three-eyed gaze swept across the Galactic Council chamber. Representatives from 47 species occupied the crystalline amphitheater, their bioluminescent signatures pulsing in patterns of barely contained anger. The vote had been unanimous, 46-1, with only Earth's representative, Ambassador Rodriguez, casting the dissenting ballot. "The motion carries," Kelvik announced, his voice translated into 1,000 frequencies. "Species designation, human, is hereby banished from Galactic Council space. They have 72 standard cycles to evacuate all territories." Rodriguez stood slowly, her weathered hands gripping the podium. At 68, she had served as Earth's voice for 2 decades, watching humanity's reputation crumble with each passing year. The charges were severe. Unauthorized terraforming, violation of protected species protocols, and most damning of all, the creation of artificial consciousness without council approval. "You're making a mistake," Rodriguez said quietly. "Humanity has always found ways to adapt." The Zeltharian Prime Minister's tentacles writhed in disgust. "Your species is a cancer, spreading without regard for established law. We have contained worse plagues." As the session adjourned, Rodriguez transmitted the verdict to Earth through the quantum relay. President Morrison's face materialized in her private quarters an hour later, his expression grim but unsurprised. "How long do we have?" he asked. 72 cycles. About 6 months Earth time. Morrison nodded. "Project Exodus is already underway. Dr. Nakamura's team made the breakthrough 3 weeks ago." Rodriguez frowned. "What breakthrough?" "Dimensional folding. We've been testing it in the Kuiper Belt. Sarah, we're not leaving. We're taking Earth with us." The next morning, seismic monitors across the galaxy detected an impossible reading. Earth's gravitational signature had simply vanished. Where the blue marble had orbited Sol for 4 billion years, space now showed only the cosmic background radiation. Panic spread through the council chambers. The Andromedan collective sensors, capable of tracking quantum fluctuations across galactic distances, found nothing. Earth hadn't been destroyed, it had been removed from their dimensional framework entirely. Ambassador Kelvik convened an emergency session, his usual composure shattered. "How do we banish something that no longer exists in our reality?" The answer came 3 days later when human ships began materializing in supposedly empty space. They appeared without warning, conducted their business, mining operations, research stations, trade negotiations, and vanished again before any council fleet could respond. Humanity had folded their entire world into pocket dimension, creating a mobile base of operations that could emerge anywhere in the galaxy. Dr. Elena Vasquez materialized on the bridge of the research vessel Prometheus, watching as their dimensional anchor locked onto the coordinates above Kepler 442b. Through the view screen, she observed the planet's pristine oceans, untouched by intelligent life. "Deploy the atmospheric processors," she ordered. "We'll have breathable air in 6 months." Her first officer, Commander Jackson, raised an eyebrow. The Council designated this system as protected. "We're violating about 12 different treaties." Vasquez smiled coldly. "What treaties?" "We were banished, remember? Their laws don't apply to entities that don't exist in their jurisdiction." The dimensional fold generator hummed beneath the ship's deck plates. Earth hung in its pocket universe like a pearl in an oyster, its cities thriving, its population growing. Humanity had discovered something the Council never imagined, that exile could become liberation. Within a year, human colonies dotted previously forbidden worlds. They appeared, established themselves, and retreated to their dimensional sanctuary before any response could be mounted. The Council's attempt to contain humanity had instead freed them from every restriction they had previously faced. Ambassador Kelvik stared at his latest intelligence reports, watching red dots multiply across the star charts. Each dot represented a human incursion, each one technically beyond the Council's authority to prevent. "We've created a monster," he whispered to his aide. "By casting them out of our reality, we've made them immune to it. In her dimensional command center orbiting the hidden Earth, President Morrison, Rodriguez's successor, reviewed expansion reports. 43 new colonies, 12 research stations, and 3 major terraforming projects. All invisible to Council oversight. The vote to banish Earth had indeed passed. Humanity had simply decided to make their rules irrelevant.